AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. As this at the 6. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. Caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call being aggressive. You've got to find a way to execute.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
The reason the Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Ward off the play fake. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. He gets the handoff. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Ward now on 3rd down. Quick slant to Ferguson. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Get the fullback involved here. And they bring him down around the 34. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
A 3rd down run with Blue. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
From the gun, it's Ward. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw is caught. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has him in position to lead the league in touchdown passes this season. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down carry for Algier. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
A 2-yard pickup.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another.
Here's Algier on 1st down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 42-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 10. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only go deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. downfield. It's Chase. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
23 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Going now on first down. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys.
On the give, it's Blue. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Blue here from the pistol. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Blue will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 30.
He'll hang on to it on the second down option. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
First down. It's a gain of 3. And a
Play action, Love. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A cool choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air, Love. Continuing to move past the 45. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Third and a lone yard coming up. Takes the handoff, now Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
It's now second and
Loves to throw again.
the 39-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On first and 10, here's Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Running this one off right. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. First and 10 here. Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Ward in the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. Brings up third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Harrison Jr.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
To the air with Love. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Trying to throw this from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Sticking in the air, Love. Gets his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Once more, it's Love. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up second and 3 at the 20-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Love out of the shotgun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Loss of 11 yards. And it's fourth down.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. On first down, it's Blue. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. This with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Up the middle, Blue. And they only get a couple when they needed, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
He's going to have this one down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
They go again with Algier. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Packers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
Algier with another carry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun now for Love. Quick slant taken in by Dawes. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throwing his love on 3rd. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down.
And they take this in for the score. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning in from the 16. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Blue gets it. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 9 yards.
Blue running to the right. And they're going to give away a couple here on this 1st down play. The defender there to send him out for a loss.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Brought down by Quay Walker. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Their punter making his way out now. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Right back to Flowers they go. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Love. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Love using the legs here. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Love with it on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Love. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return starts from the 16. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Throwing now on first down. Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll throw this one. Ward finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
And the shotgun. It's Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give them a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
From the gun, it's Ward. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
At his own 49-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's caught by Harrison. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Cowboys.
1st and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
To Jake Ferguson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. He has the first over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Throws caught. Looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Shotgun snap out of Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out now runs the Packer offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll give the Packers the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first and 10, here's Love. Cut out left. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now a handoff to Algier. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. They go to him again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Looking to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here's Palmer. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
They'll start to drive the blue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A 3rd down run with blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looking quickly here.
39-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
He gets the handoff. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
39-yard line.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, now Love. Finds the in route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
13 more yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal.
Play action. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Love. Here comes a screen. Algier. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning in from the 16. Jukes away from one. He's brought down after a nice little effort there. That's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. First down throw here for Ward. And screen here to Blue. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To the air with Ward.
47.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboy.
Going on first down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sticking to the air here. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
yards on the
Out of
play.
the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to Puka.
Dose of the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 19-yard
On the gun, it's Ward. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another.
Ward in the pistol. Able to find the Kua here. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's Ward. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Well, time making this all but impossible. They're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Brock, you got kids. I know you know this one. You come at the king, you better not miss. And they got their shot at the king this week, and boy, they did not miss. They take down the reigning Super Bowl champs.
Yep, no room for self-doubt at all in this game, Kate. You go against the reigning Super Bowl winners, you got to believe. You got to believe you can play to their level, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Dallas.